Hi, my name is Melissa Owen and I'm an Assistant State Inspector with SafeWork New South Wales. Joining me today is Carlo Capanecia from the University of New South Wales. Welcome, Carlo.
Hi, Mel.
In this webinar, we're going to be discussing and walking through the Psychosocial Hazard Work Redesign tool, or PHReD-T as it's commonly called, to help you identify hazards and reduce risks of violence and aggression in New South Wales hospitals. Carlo, could you start by giving us an introduction to the PHReD-T tool and how it was developed?
Sure. So PHReD-T was developed with the objective of being a tool to support people to develop skills and competencies in work redesign. Because we know that when we're talking about psychosocial risks, redesigning work is the key risk control. But of course, people are often scared of that concept of redesigning work because it sounds like you have to knock the organisation down and rebuild it. It's not that at all. But because people are a little bit scared of it and don't always feel that they have skills and confidence in it, we developed the PHReD-T for that purpose, to help people build confidence and build skills in work redesign.
And when should the PHReD-T tool be used by a workplace and what are the benefits of it?
There's a number of times at which you could use PHReD-T. I mean, it's a skill development tool. So individuals could use it as part of their own professional development. Work teams could use it as part of really designing ways of changing the way that work is done. You could use it retrospectively after something's gone wrong to look backwards and redesign for the future. You could use it prospectively to design a new work team or a new way of working.
Who's the intended audience of the tool?
Well, lots of people can use it. We think that mostly people who are already in safety roles, so WHS personnel, as well as people who are in HR roles, will be the people who will most likely use the tool. But it can be used by essentially anyone in an organisation who has responsibility for managing safety.
How long does it take to complete the tool?
It really depends. So the tool takes a scenario base. So you do a bit of an analysis of the work context that you're in. You move to considering a really specific scenario in that work context, and then you work through that particular scenario throughout the tool. You could do it over the course of a couple of days, or you could come back to it over a longer period of time. It might also depend on whether you do this as an individual or whether you do it as a team, where you've got a bunch of your colleagues working together to complete the tool and to learn together and develop those skills together. And I think it's important to note that it's set up to be modular. There's a number of steps, so you can complete one step and go away and come back later.
We will now talk through the steps to completing the tool. As we work through this, remember there is a direct relationship between systems thinking and work design. And throughout the process of managing psychosocial hazards, including work-related violence and aggression, we encourage you to adopt a systems thinking approach rather than focusing on the actions of individuals or singular causes. PHReD-T advocates using and applying systems thinking so you can better identify and understand these interconnections and then redesign systems of work to comply with work health and safety legislation.